Hello, beautiful people. Let's bake basic bread loaf. This is not an enhanced dough. In my bowl, I added in water and I brought in the yeast and the sugar. And we're going to stir this to combine properly. Your yeast is what will help your dough to rise. So please make sure you're using an active yeast. If you're not sure, cover this for about 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, it should bloom like this. If it doesn't bloom, please discard it and get another one. And I brought in oil and we're going to also mix this in. Now I came in with the bread flour and salt, and we'll start mixing this to form a shaggy dough. At some point, I also came in with my washed hands and we'll keep bringing this together, and I transferred this to the kneading table for easier work. And here is my scraper. This is what we use to clean the table when this becomes messy. If you have a stand mixer, you can use that for this, but I always prefer kneading with my hands. At this point, this dough can tear easily and has not developed any gluten, and that is what we are working at. Please, when you start kneading initially, don't be tempted to add in more flour to accommodate it. That might alter the recipe. Knead for 2 minutes, and if it's still very sticky, you add in a couple tablespoons of flour to accommodate it. And if it feels very strong, please add in a little water also. The hydration of your dough is also very important when you're baking bread. Don't reduce the hydration too much because it will make your bread not to rise so well. You'll need this between 7 to 10 minutes depending on how good and fast you are with hand kneading till it's soft and fluffy like this. And we're going to turn this into a ball shape and flip it to the other side. And in my bowl, I added in oil because we are going to proof this dough. The oil will help the dough not to stick to the bowl when we are done proofing it. And we'll cover this and we'll allow this to rest between 40 minutes to 1 hour depending on the humidity of your area. If you live in the cold regions, please send this to a warm place to rest and rise. I live in a warm region, so I'll allow this on my counter here. Please also note that even though you live in the warm regions, on rainy days or cloudy days, this might take more than 40 minutes before it doubles in size. And mine has risen so well. Here are my baking pans. It's important you grease your baking pans with either oil, baking spray, or butter. That will make the bread not to stick to the pan when it's coming out from the oven. And here I brought in the dough on my work surface and we're going to deflate it of all the bubbles. Someone has jokingly said, why go through the process of allowing the dough to rise and then you deflate it? It is what it is in bread making. And I'll cut this dough into two. If you want exact measurement for each bread pan, please use your kitchen scale, and we're going to fold this dough. Observe how I'm folding this. I'm going to show you another method depending on the one that works well for you. And when we get to the edges, we are going to tuck it very well like this so that it doesn't open up in the oven, and we'll flip it to the other side and we'll send it to the bread pan. This is another method I use also when folding and shaping the dough, and it works just as well. Whichever one you prefer. Like I said earlier, this is a basic bread loaf. It's not enhanced. What I mean by enhanced is the bread that you add milk, egg, butter, or even fruits. This is the basic bread loaf. And when you master this art, you'll be comfortable to add anything into your bread recipes. And we'll transfer this into a greased bread pan, and we'll cover this with our clean kitchen towel, and we'll also allow this to rest and rise between 40 minutes to 1 hour or until it doubles in size. If you live in the cold regions, you will have to send this to your oven with your oven turned off. And now we'll be sending this to our preheated oven. That means I've been preheating my oven before now. I'll be baking at 180 degrees Celsius between 30 to 35 minutes. By 35 minutes, you could already perceive the aroma of this bread all over your kitchen. And quickly, we are going to take it out from the bread pan before it starts sweating. Look at how easily that came off because we greased our bread pan. Usually, according to the bread recipe, you're supposed to allow this to cool completely on your wire rack before cutting into it. But that's always a tempting time because everyone wants to have a bite of freshly baked hot bread. And here is a slice of our bread. This bread is fluffy, is soft and it's so delicious. I hope you learned a thing or more from this video. Remember, at Glory Homemaker, we give you value for your time. Homemade bread recipes are the best, and every meal is possible in your kitchen. Thank you for watching, and see you in my next video.